Yeah, it's your boy Midwest Smalley. That's what they call me. This is Any Given Podcast. And we got our first interview. Our very first interview. We haven't interviewed
What?
anybody yet. So to break the ice, it's a lot of people that's been asking. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, want to get on the show, but wanted to start off the show with family. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So we got Eastmore legend, Eastmore homecoming queen, basketball star, gone to OU, honorable mention, MAC conference player of the year, also holds the OU record, for the most threes in one game, which is
Hmm.
11 fucking threes in one game. You know what I mean? Uh, we got the most beautiful, talented Amani Burke. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. What's up? What's up?
Hey, Monty.
Hey,
Hey, Monty.
hey.
So definitely,
I had to correct you. I wasn't player of the year, but thank you.
we should have
Thank you
been.
for that.
We should have been, damn it. Should have been.
Man,
Should have been.
I need a.
Also going to OU and beating Ohio State. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You done some
I
great
don't
things,
really.
and also
Hmm.
and a 4 year starter and everything like that's major. That's major. So she's not just Trey Burke's little sister. She got game herself. You know what I'm saying? Justice said, like, yeah, Monty will take you in the backyard. I don't think so, but what you think? You think you could beat
I
me?
think so. I think so. Even now, I don't know. I've been
Wow,
playing. I've been playing.
wow. Okay, we go. I'll see you in Granny backyard.
Yep. Yep. We gonna see.
I will see you in Granny's backyard. So, growing up hooping, what made you fall in love with the game? Of course, you come from a baller family, going all the way from Pookie to your dad, Benji, Eastmore legend, of
Mhm.
course, your brother Trey, NBA star and doing this thing, Jersey getting retired at University of Michigan and everything this year. But what brought forth your passion for the game?
Um, Basketball has like some of my earliest memories. Like I remember being the coach's daughter and sitting on the end of the bench when my dad was coaching Trey, but like we're in Florida at the Nike Nationals. So
Yeah.
like it was just always a fun time to travel for basketball. And I just feel like I fell in love with how it brought my family together, but also like just how good the teams that my brother and my dad like was on, like they were always good year after year.
Yeah.
So it's like it's different if they sucked, and it was just like, okay, we just out here getting whooped. But like it was so turned at the games, like my mom and my sister, like we cheering, and it's like families versus families, like the games getting hype. Like you remember the hoop? I
Yeah.
know you remember the hoop, but like the
Yeah.
hoop, like I
Used to
like
be up
it's
there
just
all day.
I used to be running around, like always had a ball, always was just in the gym. So like it was just always like fun for me. And it wasn't serious for me. I was just watching. So that moment when I was like, okay, I really want to play. I think I was like 11 and I played for um, Eddie Geis, rest in peace. And my
Mm.
first tournament was with the All Ohio Hoopsters at the hoop. Terrible. When I got the ball, I used to cradle it, like tie up every time. Like, so I have a lot of early memories of basketball for real. And
Wow.
that's what made me fall in love, just all of that.
Yeah, just being around the greatness. You've seen a
Yeah,
lot of
like
greatness.
getting to learn about my dad and my papa playing, that was really cool. Like.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's dope. That's dope. So transitioning from Eastmore to OU, what was that like? Going from City League and everything, and then now it's real college ball. Like a lot of people don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Experience. What was that transition like?
Um, It was definitely eye-opening to see, like, the jump in levels, like, when you go from high school to college, like, it's just a total different ball game. The transition was smooth for me because I went up the road to OU, so it's literally an hour drive, you know?
Yeah.
But that basketball transition, like, I really had to mature so fast. Like, I remember my coach had a call to play, like, 5 out, or it was like motion. He called it motion, and I thought it was like a 5 out, and he laughed when I said that because I'm just like a freshman thinking I know what's going on. Like, it was not 5 out. Like, it was just hella motion, hella movement. And then I just realized like basketball is really strategic. Like when you get to higher levels, like it's no longer like it is, you're just trying to win, but it's like so many steps to it, so many different factors. So that was really like my transition.
Becoming a student of the game at that point.
Yeah, and having
Right.
to maintain your studies too, like, that was a lot.
So, favorite memory at OU. It don't got to be a basketball memory because
You know,
OU was known as one of the biggest party schools in the nation at one
I
point.
don't
Like,
think I was there when it was, like, up there, like, it was slowly coming down when
mm,
I was
it,
there.
it went down. It ain't like that no more. I
I
used to love
mean,
picking at OU. Now,
I will say I loved OU when I was there, but it was,
do they
like,
still got that
the
numbers?
the
Do they still do numbers fest?
no, that was gonna be my favorite memory, Numbers Fest. Like, Numbers Fest 15, my freshman year, best lineup, hands down. Best lineup.
Um,
Like, and it was
I
just
remember Numbers
crazy.
Fest. Going to Numbers Fest when I was in college. I probably,
Mhm.
I'm old. I probably was at the first one. I was
Yeah,
at the
it probably was lit though. Like, they don't even have it no more. It's
Dang,
crazy.
that's wild. That's crazy.
Mhm.
Like I thought that was gonna go on forever. That
Me
should have.
too.
They should have
Me
never
too.
stopped that. They should have never stopped that. But so, what year did you actually get to go?
It was 2017, so it was after basketball season my freshman year.
Oh, okay, okay,
Migos,
yeah.
Yachty, Jero, these are artists from here. Young Thug, like just a crazy lineup for that time. Like,
Wow,
it was
wow,
crazy.
hell yeah. And that was your
21,
freshman
21
year.
Savage came. Like, yeah, and it was my freshman year.
Yeah,
Just
so
a
I know that
big
was
ass
lit.
field with hella college students. Like, just imagine that.
Yeah,
Like,
I
but
love
you
it.
was there. I'm like, you was
I
there.
love
So,
it. I love it. Yeah,
hmm
I remember them days. I remember them days. So family full of athletes, you know what I'm saying?
hmm
Is it pressure? Like when you step in the OU and you got that Burke last name on your jersey and everything, was the expectations like super high because of who your family is, and did they put that pressure on you or did you feel it?
Yeah, I definitely felt it. Like when Trey start going crazy at Michigan, really at Northland, I just remember feeling like it wasn't even pressure, it was just the popularity that came with him, like everybody knowing somewhat who I am. And it just like I'm not even thinking nothing of it, and it's like, oh, you Trey, or you Benji's daughter, or you Amber's sister, like. But the pressure, like in the basketball sense, I think it was just naturally there. Like nobody said, like, all right, you need to be like your brother. But
Yeah.
I remember my coach pulling me and my teammate at the time, Taylor Agler, who her dad is Brian Agler. He used to coach the
Mm.
WNBA Spark or the LA Sparks, and he kind of had this like same conversation with us about like it's okay not to be in our brother and our dad's shadow. Like, like we can be us. We can stand out, and we don't have no like, tie to that. Because I think he felt like we were kind of hiding behind it. I think for some time I did too. Like I didn't really care to be Trey's little sister. Like it was just so tiring. A year after year I'm getting older, and like it was just a lot. Like
I
um
don't want to talk about my
but
brother.
yeah, I'm like, I don't really want to talk about that. But I did want to like perform and not be buns. Like I didn't want to just go out there and be terrible.
Yeah.
So I definitely that I had a chip on my shoulder a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. That's dope. I feel like a little pressure. You know what I'm saying? What
Yeah.
do they say? Pressure either bust pipes or make diamonds.
Mhm. Mhm.
So yeah, I feel like a little pressure is sometimes is good. Biggest life lesson that you learned through basketball. Something that you will use forever.
Man, it's so many. Like I have to really think of one because Just the game itself, like, just teaches me. It taught me to be selfless, and really just like push when I think I can't. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I wanted to quit playing. I know you know, but not a lot of people know that I wanted to quit playing like so many times in my career. And if it wasn't for like y'all, like everybody was just like, no, you can't quit. You can't quit. Like, especially
Hell
you,
no.
you're at OU on a full scholarship. You can't quit. And I think like it was so many times when I felt like it was about to break me. Like, oh, I'm so sick of basketball. Like, it's taking over my life. It's literally everything. Ball is not life though. Like, I didn't want it to be life. Like, I was like, bro, this is too much.
You want to enjoy college a little bit. You know what I'm
Yeah, and I
saying?
feel like I couldn't, like, not fully, like, but
I
just
see that a
that.
lot of athletes. You know what I'm saying? They because of the discipline and the you got the curfews and things like that. So you
Yeah,
kind of limited on the college experience. I mean, I feel like it also protects you and prepares you. That discipline is something that kind of like is
I
needed
needed that.
mentally,
Exactly.
and when you get older and everything.
Hmm.
But at the same time, like all your friends going to that party, you want to go.
Man, I'm just like, man, like, and then I was like, what exactly am I getting as a student athlete? Like, what perks do I have other than like I can walk out on the football field at halftime with the other student athletes? Like, that was it. Like, I could go to events for free. Like, other students could too. So I'm like, what are we really getting? Like, So
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm like, the math is not. But it definitely kept me in shape. I feel like I was most in shape. I loved my body. I loved my eating habits. I loved that I was working out all the time. I felt like it would help me mentally, like, but also I hated running. Hated running. Oh my gosh. Like that was the worst to me. We used to have to run hills. We used to have to run to the on the field, on the football field, to the 50 and back 3 times timed. Like stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like, oh, I hated that. I hated that.
You still remember those?
I remember
Yeah.
those. I will never forget those.
It was times you just wanted to just go be a girl. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't even feel like after all that during the week, I don't even want to go out. Like Friday come, Saturday come, I'm cool. Like,
So we are happy that you stuck with it and everything.
thank
You
you
know,
guys.
do you feel like your experience would have been different if like because you see how things are with student athletes now. This NIL shit is just like
Hmm.
it changed the game and everything. And because of the popularity of your family and everything, like and just the hype about like it would have been easy for you to land some endorsements and some deals, you know
Hmm.
what I mean? So do you feel like if NIL was around when you was playing that would have changed things a little bit? How you felt about it?
Yeah. If I'm getting a bag, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Because I think that was half the battle too. It's like, dang, I'm doing all this and I'm still broke. Like, yeah, y'all give me enough money to pay my rent and get groceries, but I'm still broke. Like, and tired. Like I don't even have time for another something on the side. So it was like, yeah, that would have for sure, and that would have been fun because NIL is so powerful. Like it's so many different opportunities. So I think that would have definitely changed my mindset.
How do you feel about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark? How do you feel
I feel
about how
like
what they brung to the league, and then also them as players?
I think that together they changed how, I mean, tickets have skyrocketed since they've been in the league, since they started playing so well in college. And I just think that game, when they played that national I think that changed women's basketball, like that single handedly. I feel like that game because it was just so crazy. Like they weren't missing a lot of shots. Like I think we kind of was just watching that game. Oh, this is a good game, but like they were very efficient, like high speed, and I feel like that's what a lot of people would say like women's basketball wasn't for a long time, and that's why it wasn't popular. People weren't watching it, like, and
Mhm.
then we just started getting all these hella athletic girls start doing crazy stuff, dunking like that we probably always could do, but like they just unlocked it. and I feel like
Right.
they changed it forever. Like, so I'm appreciative of them. And I know for the girls to come after them, like the opportunities are just endless. But them as players, um, is Caitlin Clark hurt right now? Is she
I
hurt
think
or
so.
something?
I
I've
know she
only
was recently. You know, I'm in Indiana. I've been wanting to see her play. I've been wanting to go to a game, but
mm-hmm.
I've seen her. You know, she kind of been suited and booted on the sideline for the
Right.
game. So
Yeah. I think
I
I
don't
made
know
a
what's
game
going
last
on.
summer. Mm-hmm.
You got to see
Her
her
as a
play.
player, I think. What'd you say?
You got to see her play.
Yeah, last summer I went
That's
to
what's
see
up.
when because her and Kelsey play on the same team. I went to see them last summer.
Oh,
So,
word, word.
hmm it was a good
So you
game
still
too.
stay connected. You know, in the
Oh yeah,
basketball world.
yeah.
Okay,
Because I didn't
okay.
really watch. I grew up watching like the guys only. So like it wasn't until like some years ago that I started really locking in with the league, the W. I mean, but Caitlin Clark as a player, I think it's a lot of stuff she does that's impressive because it's just like it's not even that you made that shot. It's just that you had the balls to take that shot. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like I could tell that you really like you practice that. And I
Hmm.
don't know. I just feel like just her game. I don't know how tall she is, but I know she's like a taller guard, so it just makes her all around threat. Angel Reese, I think Angel Reese is like all around when you bring in the NIL aspect, all her endorsements and how she's making more bread from that than basketball. Like basketball is now her side. Like, I think that's so
Yeah.
cool. Like
Yeah.
and she looks like us. Like that's the part like that a lot of it's so much controversy, but it's just like and people like to say like, oh, she's really not good and da da da. But it's just like I don't think it's anybody in the league that's not good in the WNBA. So it's just like a lot of people just gonna
Right.
talk, but I think that she brought like the whole picture part. Like I don't I don't know too many like girls who was good and they was confident being that tall, being the post and wearing the makeup and doing the content. Like she's really like repping for the tall girl. She's repping for like a lot, like just repping for real. So
Yeah.
I rock with
I,
it.
I see it. I'm torn between Angel Reese. I go back and forth. I feel like sometimes she
Mm-hmm.
be doing a little too much,
She do sometimes. I mean, but a lot of
but
I
I get it.
I,
She
I get
knows
it
how to
too.
get a bag. She knows how to
Mm-hmm.
garner attention. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's good for her brand. That's good for her, and it's good ultimately
Mm-hmm.
for the WNBA. Do you agree with how she feels about the players should be getting paid more? You you feel like the WNBA players should be getting paid like the NBA players?
I mean, yeah, I just think why if they're both it sucks because why does the NBA make so much more than the WNBA? Like, why do they have to have all these
Because they got more ticket sales and they got more TV viewers.
well
It's just
if if that's it, then let's just like
that's what
let's
makes the
make it a little bit
money.
more equitable. Let's make it a little more equitable. Like, okay, like is it just not enough money to give them more? Is that what they saying? Like that's
They got to make the money. I feel
they
like
gotta make the money.
they
Yeah.
got to make the
Okay.
money. I feel like the it's being generated now,
Hmm.
and I feel like
That's why
a
ticket
lot of
sales is so
players
high.
a lot of players are going to be on some like because of NIL and because players have been used to getting money before they even get
Hmm.
to the league. Like
Hmm.
I feel like things like what Shador Sanders did in the NFL is going to translate like to a lot of shit because he got that prime equity shit to where
Hmm.
he still gets paid off of his name and anything that the NFL does with his name. Like he's making more
Mm.
money off his jersey sales than he's making off his contract right now. And I feel like
Hmm.
players like Angel Reese would benefit from that. Caitlin Clark would benefit from that. Like I'm in Indiana, everybody around here got a Caitlin Clark jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's I think things like that should be implemented for those type of players. You know what I'm saying? So they can make their bag. I think that's where
Right.
I see the change coming. It's got to be a way. You got to make it make sense business wise.
Yeah. That's true. Cause yeah, everybody just want to be able to make millions. Cause it's like, dang, like how is he this rookie about to, But when you think about how you get a contract over time, like people are thinking that it's more than it is. Like, it's literally spread
Yeah,
out over time. But if you got a crazy contract, yeah, you're making bread. But
So,
it's just crazy because some of them get a bag and aren't they not as good, but they still getting a bag because they like
but
6'8" and they can
they
just
got a
put the ball
they
in the
got a
hoop. Like,
name. They can TikTok. You know what I'm saying? They look good in some Victoria's Secret.
yeah, yeah.
That's how it go now, man.
Mhm.
What would be your advice for young girls? You know what I'm saying, coming up playing basketball now? Like, what would you like with everything now? What would be your best advice?
This generation is just so like different with their mentality. And I feel like that's just like who I'm thinking of. Like, I coached at EA and like
Word.
I feel
Okay.
like and I feel like there was just a difference between like I feel like now I want to coach girls who are already playing like AU or they're already like, established in their just like basics and fundamentals of basketball. And I don't want to have to teach that. I think that was hard. But I would say
Even at
to
Eastmore on the high school level, you still had to.
it would, yeah, because there's just not that much desire to be on a basketball team right now. Like is what I'm seeing. Like there's not, and if they do want to be on the team, it's because they want to do the media days and they want to, just like say that they're playing, but nobody's like trying to live in the gym. Like no one's trying to
Yeah.
stay after practice is over. No one's trying to come in when no one's there. No one, you know what I mean? Like not to say that
They
I
don't have a
even
pat.
wanted to do all of that, but I had a passion for it. Like I didn't want to do
Yeah.
all that, but I was like, I made sure I was good. I made sure I trained and things like that. But it's just not really that anymore. But I would just say
Wow.
like, I would say if you don't love it, stop. Just stop because you're gonna hate it. Like, and you have to. I think the hard part about that is like being honest with yourself. Like, do I really love this or do I really not love this? I love what comes with it, or I love how it makes me, how people perceive me, how,
Mhm.
so yeah.
So my question to you, because I feel like you are definitely good enough. Why didn't you pursue the WNBA yourself? And
Um, okay.
was that did that have anything to do with you just being done with basketball?
Yes. It was like yes and no. So, yes, I was done with basketball because I graduated in 2020. Obviously, the world was in shambles. And it was just like I was ready to be done because I didn't even have a graduation that year. Like, didn't get to walk the
Damn,
stage. We was in lockdown.
damn,
Um, yeah, it was just a lot. They canceled our tournament. We was advancing in the MAC tournament, and they was like the tournament's over. Like that was when all the stuff with like the W or the NBA players with like
we're in
they
the
was
boat.
just canceling
Yeah,
yeah, they were canceling everything, and our coach actually told us like there was a possibility of that happening on the way to the tournament. We was laughing like, wow, coronavirus, like, cracking up. And then it really,
damn.
ended things. And it was just like, oh, I was going to go play overseas because personally, I didn't have any footage. I didn't ask anybody to make film of me, and I just thought that that was a thing people,
Mm,
I wasn't even looking for film to be made. Like I didn't even know. Like I'm thinking when people had
wow.
highlights, they just had highlights. I didn't even ask somebody like, how can I get highlights made? I was literally just showing up and being
Wow.
the best basketball player I could be. Like that's literally it.
And see, you came like probably like the last of the era that I came from. Like
Mhm.
we just wasn't in the. You see how all these kids now, like the players, like
Yeah.
they in practice on TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they taking
They dang
videos
near in the game on TikTok. Like,
like
yeah.
I even seen some teams have a coach. He ain't the wide receiver coach. He ain't the running back
Mhm.
coach. He the coach just to get content.
Mhm.
It's the coach to get
Not the
content.
content coach.
The content coach. I'm like,
That's crazy.
that's a real position now, but it's a real thing because I mean that's how these kids is getting exposure. It's not it's not the same. You got to wait on your coaches to call these schools and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, hit up these recruiters and everything. Like you can go at them yourself. You know what I mean? You go
Yeah.
viral, and now there it is. So I see the change in it in the culture. Like, just studying a lot of these high school teams and everything. Like, they all are doing it, but it's like it needs to be done. And I wish we would have had that. You know what I mean? When we was in school, because it
Mhm.
could have been a lot of different things to have opportunities for us.
Exactly.
For sure. So you say you still been working out though? You
So
still been
no,
putting up
I've
some
been
shots?
playing in kind of. I've been playing in some Wednesday leagues, like some adult
Yeah.
leagues. I'm at that
Okay.
age.
You think you old now? Shut up.
Right? No, I really don't. I really don't even like to say that because my friends be like, "Girl, we getting old," and I'm just like, "Who's getting old? Who? Not me. I'm not getting old. Like, no, I'm not."
Oh my God, not little Monty. No. Oh my God.
Right? Like,
Not
how?
not
When?
not baby Monty.
And still, baby, I can still be Lil Money. That's fine.
Yeah, it's still baby, always gonna be baby Monty to me.
No, for real. And that's to a lot of people, unfortunately.
So we gotta do this 2 minute drill.
What's that? Oh my lordy, my her.
So the 2 minute drill is rapid fire questions. I'm gonna ask you questions, and it's gonna come like you just answer them quick, and you give your like most natural response to it. Bam, 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 bam. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
it's gonna go through for about 2 minutes. One player you would drop everything and go watch right now, anywhere, dead or alive, right now.
My more.
Hmm. Who wins family 1-on-1? Would it be Trey or your dad?
Trey.
Who's your GOAT? LeBron, MJ, or Kobe?
MJ.
First WNBA player that comes to mind when you hear the word killer.
Kelsey Mitchell.
Dream vacation spot.
Maldives. French Polynesia.
Ooh, wait. First song on your workout playlist.
Oh my gosh. Okra. Um, what's his name? Young Nudie.
Okay. Okay. Favorite sneaker of all time.
My favorite. Okay, the favorite that I've had was the Kobe Venice Beach.
Okay. Okay. Would you rather hit a game winner at home or silence the crowd on the road?
Game winner at home.
Who's the funniest Bert?
Amber.
So, who wins in a game of horse between you, Trey, Benji, and Poogie?
Me. Horse I could
Okay.
do. Hey, it
Okay.
might be Pookie though. It might be Pookie though. I'm not kidding.
Okay. Who's your favorite NFL team?
Oh, Chiefs. Yeah, my mom from Kansas City. It's just, I mean, it's always been because my mom, she's from Kansas City,
Oh.
and my mom and dad met at Northwest Missouri State. So sorry.
Okay. And then my last one. The people want to know. The people want to know. Is Amani Burke single?
Why do the people want to know that? Single and not looking.
Single and not looking. Damn.
Yeah,
Hey.
Amani Burke is under construction.
Okay. Okay. What happened to the little one dude, man?
First of all, don't. Oh my gosh, Jamal. I'm about to get you. I'm getting you after this. Oh my gosh.
I didn't know if
So
he
I
was,
know.
I didn't know if he, I didn't know.
Nah, that's still my friend. That's still my friend. And that was my
Okay.
first boyfriend and my only boyfriend. And yeah.
Wow. I thought
Yeah.
that was still, a thing.
Nah, but that's my guy. No, I'm single and not looking. And I'm really, I'm just trying to, I don't even want to be in Columbus, Ohio. I want to move. So
Where would you move to if you could move anywhere?
if I could move anywhere right now, I'll move West Coast. I might go like Phoenix.
Word, word.
Phoenix,
Okay,
Scottsdale.
out there with Justin.
I might
Mhm.
go out this country though, honestly, because I just feel like that would really give me what I'm looking for. Like I want to just be able to go to the beach every day, go get a piece of fruit off a tree. Me and Amber talk about this all the time. Like we need to be in on another continent. Like forget a
Yeah.
country, a whole nother continent.
Have you been out the country? Where was your favorite place out the country?
Jamaica so far. I mean, I haven't been to like other continents like that. I haven't been Africa or Asia, but the Caribbean is so dope. Like Belize, I love Belize. I love Jamaica. Jamaica's probably my favorite place that I've gone though. It feels like home the most, away from home. Like that's where we would go for real.
Word, word. I can dig it. I can dig it. Well, I definitely appreciate you.
I appreciate you. I'm the first interview. Thank you.
Yeah,